Divine healing, my lovelies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Collective Consciousness. My name is Tiny, I'm your host, and I'm so happy to welcome you to the show where we focus on expanding your consciousness. The whole purpose of this show are for individuals who are on their road to self-mastery. So if that's an individual like yourself, I need you to take this moment right now, smash that subscribe button down below, and also hit the like button. It really helps out the channel. And please send some comments. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know everything that you feel about this episode. What we are talking about today: words are spells. We're discovering what etymology is and how they're using the English language. Against us. Let's get started. Okay, everyone, welcome back. So, what do you mean words are spells, right? Okay, well, let's break it down. The English language was created for communication. Well, any language is created for communication. However, there are secret parts of our English language that have not only double meaning, but also they call those homonyms, right? Same word, different meaning. But it also has like different entendres and symbolism hidden within the words. So let's break it down, right? Every day you wake up, you go to work, and you go to work to do what? To earn a living, right? So let's look at the word earn. You guys see that? All right, so we are earning a living, right? Every day, usually if you work a 9 to 5, you work during the weekday, right? Okay, and you work all week until you get to the weekend, where most of us usually will from there like be really tired, so we decide to indulge in what? Alcohol. Okay. So let's talk about how all of these things that we use on a regular basis affect our psychology. Okay. Earn, also known as earn. This is where you put dead ashes, right? So you go to work every weekday. So, or we could say on the weekdays, right? Which creates a week days within us. And we work so hard during the weekdays to get to the weekend where we have been weakened. Okay? Now we have to indulge in alcohol, which is also known as alcohol. I want to say the origin of this word is Indian, which means quite literally spirits, right? Which we also call booze, right? Why do we call it booze? Because ghosts or spirits go boo, right? So these are just a few examples of some of the things that they have trained us to believe, to follow, and that are now in our subconscious. And so, you know, if you've been following this channel, then you know words are magical. Words, things that you say. I've been talking about affirmations. I've been talking about speaking in positive ways and things like that, right? Because words literally bring forth manifestations. So if every day you're, spending your weekdays working to earn a living, and then on the weekend you become weakened and then get alcohol to invite all of these negative spirits in your space, and you wonder why your energy and your aura is so convoluted and why things are not manifesting for you, because you are using spells against you. Okay, so I want to talk about something else and talk about like symbolism within words. Okay, we're going to talk about symbolism now. Let's talk about the word test. Okay. So each letter in the English language is representative of something else. Okay. So if you just looking at this word test, I'm sure you can tell what the T is for. A cross, right? Cross, which means death. First of all. Okay. The E stands for energy, usually your energy. Okay. And this is etymology. So if you don't believe me, go ahead and look this up, do your own research. Okay. Energy. The S represents our road or our path, where you're headed, where you're going. Okay. And then it's closed in by another death symbol. So when do we get tests? Usually in school, right? So this was designed by the system, the same system that we are so against or trying to fight or battle about, and, you know, talking about how, you know, the system is broken. This is why the system is broken. It is built on lies, deceit, and manipulation. Okay, so let's break this down. So you got the cross, which means death, right? Literally, it signifies death. If you think about the cross, what do you think was the first thing you think about? Jesus, right? What do you think about Jesus? Him dying on the cross. It literally means death, okay? Then your energy. So they have you sandwiched between two death crosses, and they want to see what your energy is going to do. That is what a test is, right? They put you in a situation and bind you in this box, okay? And they literally test your energy. They want to see what path you're going to go on and where your energy is headed. Okay, let's take another word. Let's take the word spell. There we go. This works way better. Can you guys see that? Okay, so the word spell. So as we already previously discussed, the S symbolizes your road or path, right? Or pathway. Now, the P, this could look probably pretty familiar to you. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the Eye of Horus or Ra, right? So this is a symbolization for that. What this symbolizes is divination or spirit, okay? E, again, energy. Now, what are these two guys? These two L's, right? Anytime you see an L next to another L, what it is a box. So take one of these L's and flip them upside down, okay? And you put the other one next to each other. So when you have two L's, it's meant to be a trap. When you are in something, in a box, you are trapped, right? So what they're doing is they're taking your road and pathway to divination, your energy, and they are trapping it in this box. That is what a spell is. So when you use certain words, you want to make sure that you're not casting these spells in your life. For example, one of the best examples that I love to use, I've stopped saying this term, and people have been like, what? Good morning. Okay. What is morning? Morning means mourn, to mourn. Morning. Now, if you guys have been following me, then you know that I've lost several people in my life this year or within the last 12 months, okay? I lost 6 people in my family. I've had enough mourning for a lifetime. So I say things like grand rising or divine rising, because for lack of a better term in this moment, this is a teaching moment, in the morning, we do what? We rise, okay? And this just sounds more regal, more powerful, with more intention. And when you speak, that's what you want to speak with intention. Okay? Sorry, I was supposed to say rising. You get the point. Okay? So let's talk about like words that we can use instead of these toxic spell casting words. Okay? So like good morning, we can use rising. So and this one is going to be a little hard to train yourself out of, which I completely understand. I don't always use the alternative for days, but we can call it plasmas. And the reason why, like what the hell is a plasma, Tiny? Okay, the reason why we have 7 chakras, 7 main chakras in our body, okay? We have like 206 chakras actually, but 7 main ones in our body. Within each chakra, first of all, every day of the week represents a chakra. There are 7 days of the week, 7 chakras in the body. Okay, every day of the week represents a different chakra. In the chakras, we have these things called plasmas, okay? Radial plasmas. And plasma is the substance within the chakra that connects the other chakras to each other. That is what makes the magic. That's the energy within the chakra, okay? So when you call them plasmas, you are actually recognizing each day on a energetic level, on a spiritual level, and you're recognizing it like that. So that's where the word plasma comes from. This is not from me, by the way. I got this information from somebody else who has taught me this information. So a lot of this information, I just want you guys to know I am a reporter. Okay, I did not make this up. I did not discover this on my own. These are things that I'm learning from other people and different sources as we go along. Okay, so you could use plasmas for days. Another example for friend, right? Friend actually comes from the root word fiend. I don't know if I spelled that right. Is it I before E? Anyway, it comes from the word fiend. So you can use like buddy or soul family or anything else, right? And let's talk about positive words that we can use in our favor as well. So since words are spells, what does that mean? What that means is you can use it in a positive way, because a spell doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. You can use good spells, right? So let's use some good spells right now. Let's talk about yourself. In a previous episode, you've seen me spell it like this, your, C-E-L-L-P-H. Let's break that down, okay? It's phonetically the same, sounds the same, but you spell it different for a reason, okay? When you are focusing on you at a cellular level with a balanced pH, you are using this energy to manifest this. Does that make sense? Okay. If you have a balanced pH, what does that mean? It means you're alkaline. So saying yourself or spelling yourself in this fashion literally is healing. Okay. All right. Let's try another one. Let's try thank you. I like to spell thank like this. T-H-A-N-K-H. Well, why you put an extra H at the end? Because of this word here, Ankh. What is an Ankh? Literally, an Ankh is, oh, hold on, I lost my cap. Give me a second. An Ankh is this guy right here, okay? If you look at the shape of this, this means life. The cross means death. Why does this mean life? This literally represents the womb. This is the top part is the feminine aspect. The bottom part is the male aspect. And going across is where they unite, the union. Okay, so this literally, the symbol means life. So when you say thank you to someone, You are speaking life into that person. Okay? So that's why I spell it that way, because now it has that energy of speaking life into whoever it is I'm thanking. All right? So these are just a few examples. I could go on forever with the human language and with words and things like that, but I just wanted to give you guys a taste. I wanted to give you guys an understanding of what is really going on and how we have to unlearn and relearn everything that we've been taught. Everything that they taught us is a lie. They took our history and they took our knowledge and made it their own. And now they're using the language that they taught us against us. I need you guys to wake up, people. Wake up. Educate yourself about what's really going on. The system is broken. Now, I'm not like an activist or anything like that. The best way to change the world is to change yourself. So what I'm doing is I'm showing you and I'm teaching you the things that I've learned to change myself, to grow in consciousness, to understand how to use words to speak life into other people, how to use words to speak life into myself, to speak growth, to speak prosperity, and not to speak lack, not to speak death, not to speak traps, right? That is all I have for you today. What I want you to do is I want you this week to pay attention to how many times you'll say weekdays or weekend, right? I want you to pay attention to how you feel if you work that 9 to 5, how you feel work. I want you to pay attention to that 9 to 5. I want you to pay attention to how you feel after working all weekdays to earn a living and how you feel on the weekend. Do you feel weakened? Okay. This is a new time. And a lot of us have been unsure or uncertain about breaking from the system because it's all we know. It's all we've been taught, right? But this is a new energy. If you have never believed in yourself before, the time is now. You don't have to conform to a system to sustain a living, okay? You don't have to conform to a system just to fit in or just to conform or just to go along with everybody else. Go along with what's in your heart. Go along with what your divine purpose is. And don't let anything stop you from doing that. Don't let the security of a broken system stop you from reaching your divine purpose, from reaching your goals, for chasing your destiny. Because you deserve all the happiness. We're owed. We deserve abundance. All it takes is a little raise in consciousness to be aware of that. We are gods and goddesses in human body, okay? So step into your divinity. Step into your power. Reclaim it. And seek that abundance. That's all I have for you this week. Thank you so much for allowing me to share this information with you and to expand in consciousness and growth and love with every single one of you. I appreciate you guys. And I know you guys are probably like, well, what's that in her hand? I got my Lumerian quartz here, just absorbing information from our ancestors while I give you this message. But thank you so much for being here. And I will see you all next week. If you have not yet, take a minute right now. Visit my website, www.collectiveco.info. I have consciousness boxes on there. If you are ready to start your consciousness journey, then get one of these consciousness boxes. It allows you to start journaling. It allows you to build a relationship with crystals, right? It allows you to, get some incense and get a good vibe. It's a handmade wooden box, and it is a perfect start or continuation to your journey. So if you are interested in your awakening journey, definitely visit my website, www.collectiveco.info. And I will see you guys soon. Thank you so much for joining me. Asè and Namaste.
right.